Welcome aboard the G-Man Experience.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Once again, it's on the Wednesday night chop up. Bloodstone, the street preacher, with the homie Trey Boogie coming live from the headquarters. It ain't going down now, but right now. Make sure y'all tap in. It's going down.
We back, y'all. We back, y'all. Hey, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Missed y'all, man. Missed y'all.
Back at it like a crack addict, man. You know what I'm saying? Upgrade is in motion. It's in motion like the ocean.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, everybody on Instagram, Facebook, Twitch,
yes, sir.
TikTok, come on over to the YouTube. Come on over to the YouTube, the headquarters, man. To the headquarters.
Show, man. If you're on TikTok, whatever the situation may be, man, come on and check us out. YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? It's going down, not now, but right now, coming live from the headquarters, Wednesday night chop up. Real life topics from a G perspective.
Yeah, we see you, Cheryl.
Yeah, much love. Much love. Appreciate you tapping in.
Moody Low.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Everybody come on over to the YouTube. We're going to give them a second to come over here, man. Hey, again, thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for standing by us and still supporting. We've been doing some upgrading over here, but we back at it now. Back at it like
a crack addict, you know what I'm saying? Doing our thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a process, homie. So, you know, you got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through it to get to it, man. So it is what it is. We back at it.
Got to give a shout out to, my man Skins. Came over here and put in a lot of work over here. Put in all of the work. You know, I was trying to help him, but I was messing things up, so. And Moody Low came over to help out too. So, man, I appreciate y'all, man.
Shout out, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate it. It's all good.
Man, before we get into it, like always, give them a rundown, a recap of what you was talking about.
Yeah, man. For those who wasn't able to catch it live, man, I did a new episode to Get Your Mind Right, man. Fresh back at the spot, man. Just talking about things like content creators out there with that unnecessariness, you know what I'm saying, catching cases and doing things, buffoonery, coonery, and how the masses are getting tired of that. My new music that's, coming out, Bloodstone, the street preacher, presents Eric the EP coming soon, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Almost to 700 subs, man. Right. So, I'm out here working, man, trying to make it happen organically, no bots, you know what I'm saying? Nothing's bought, you know what I'm saying? It's all organic, it's all real.
And that's big, because I remember when you was at like 100 and something. So,
oh, yeah, man.
Big ups, man. You doing your thing.
I'm trying to do my thing, trying to get in motion, man. Trying to keep it in motion, man, like the ocean. Make sure you check out this, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my content, Life of an Independent Artist. Showing my independent grind, how I do my music, the writing process, going to work, the studio, the whole 8. Plus our podcast, and also check out, Health as Well, Motivation for the G's, man, trying to do a little something, catch me at the gym, doing a couple of little things, man, just, I'm not perfect, but just trying to keep it pushing, man, and music and just content, man, check us out.
That's right. And, you talked about it a little bit.
For sure.
I wanted to bring it up too, but first, man, how the headquarters looking, man?
Oh, yeah, man. It's all good, man. Upgrade, man. It's all good. It's different, man. New energy, man. It's all good. Shout out to the homie, man, Trey Boogie. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself a round of applause.
It's a team effort, man. Team effort.
It all started with the nucleus, homie. You the nucleus, man. So, slowly but surely, man. Slow motion is better than no motion. It's going down.
Appreciate you. But, man, it's been a lot going on, and you touched up on it like I was just saying, this is why it's important to me to keep all that negative stuff off of our platform, right? Because a lot of people is doing stuff just for the clout, just for the streams, for the numbers.
Yeah.
You know, I understand it. Everyone want to be monetized, you know, but all money ain't good money.
Sure ain't, man.
You dig? All money ain't good money, and people, losing their lives over stuff they saying, getting caught up in all kind of stuff, getting hit with RICOs, and I'm trying to eliminate all that. You know, not even eliminate, just not even be a part of it over here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we ain't doing that over here, man. You know, think about it, man. You know, it's all them clicks and all that like and all the couple of little dollars on YouTube. Is it worth your freedom? Is it worth your life? A lot of these cats, man, you know, and you know, no disrespect, I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. I feel like a lot of cats do it like that, man, because they don't really they're not really too sure, like not sure what's the word, man. Too like when it comes to talent, they're not too sure of themselves. You know what I'm saying? They really don't have no belief in their talent. You know what I'm saying? So they feel like they got to go a different route to, you know, gain clout and gain traction and everything instead of just going out there doing what they're doing. And they feel like if they go out there and make a fool of themselves. And I'm, you know what I'm saying? Some don't. Some, you know, it is with no disrespect. I'm just calling it how I see it. You know what I'm saying? But like, they feel like they go out there and, you know, do something spectacular, do something, you know, ignorant or something like that. That's going to bring them traction. And then it goes to their music or whatever, what else they're doing, man.
Right.
Sometime it works, sometime it don't, man. But, you know, I feel like you got to, you know, go in how you going to be. You can't go in and be one way and then next thing you know, you're another way.
That's real. That's real. You know, I'm over here. I see you on Measy. I see y'all come on over to the headquarters on YouTube. Come on over to the headquarters on YouTube.
Check us out on YouTube, man. If you're on TikTok and everything, come on over to YouTube, man. Bloodstone, the Street Preacher, or come on over to the headquarters. Boogie's Flavor, check us out on YouTube, man. We going live right now with the Wednesday night chop up. Tap in, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, not now, but right now.
So, you know, about that clout and stuff like that, you know, you brought him up too, that Chud Builder or whatever his name is, you know. I'm hearing that he's doing all that because his mom dates a brother. And then I heard that he used to be with a sister. But why you want to put yourself out? I understand that money was good. We don't have as many subscribers. We don't have 50 million people on ours and stuff. But, you know, that demographic he's putting himself out there for, you know, running around. And it's a lot of non-black folks, though, out there that like what he was doing, you know, calling us the N-word with the ER, you know, when the brothers or sisters say something, he be like, stop chimping out, you know, and
it's all bad, but you know.
Now he facing a attempted murder charge. And he shot himself in the process.
Karma's cold-blooded. Karma is a dish served cold. You serve what you deserve. I mean, you don't get no seasoning salt or get to warming it up or whatever. You got to just deal with it when it comes. And eventually, man, you know, what you do in the dark come to light, especially when you ain't living right. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. That's real. You know,
he's also, you know, looking past, you know, blinded by the dollar, being ignorant, making it harder for the people out there who don't think like that. Because like I said on my show, man, we do live in a time when a lot of cats are closed-minded and live in the box. And if they think that one cat think like that, they're going to think everybody that look like that think that way.
Yeah.
So, you know, is it worth your freedom? Is it worth your life? I don't think so, homie.
Yeah, now he reaching out to Aiden Ross and everyone, trying to get someone to put up that $1.2 million bail bond he got. You know what I mean?
Aiden Ross ain't gonna get them chips, homie.
But he's in there with the ones he like now. He like that, you know, calling us the N-word and chimping out. He's in there with the skinheads in the system. They call them the Woods. He's in there with them.
Yeah, man. But they know he gonna come in there, man. You know, and you know. When he come in there, he gonna be kind of like a little famous, whatever, but he also gonna be causing a lot of drama.
There's gonna be a lot of issues in there.
Yep. And they're gonna try to pipe him down because, you know, no telling if he go to a spot where it's calm at, he gonna come in there. They're gonna let him come on there and just, you know, start wrecking, you know, make it all bad for the rest of the people up in there.
Yeah. You know, hey, if that's what, you know, they each to each his own, you know. If that's what you want to do, if that's what you want to be known by, you know, because this stuff stays on it's going to be out there forever.
Forever.
You know, he could have a change of heart later on and mess around and get with someone and have some little mixed kids, and they're going to get to see this one day. Like, this how you really feel?
Yeah. I be telling cats, homie, how you maneuver on this internet is going to be here way after you gone, man. So you got to watch how you maneuver.
Before we keep going, our bad, y'all. We got to say big up to K9 Compton.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the homie K9 Compton.
The homie Nimmy. You know,
yes, sir. Much love to the homie Nimmy.
Cognac, KP Platinum Sounds.
Yes, sir.
You know, my man Skins.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Moody.
Yes, sir.
You know, man, Uncle Beats.
9 Kill Radio.
9 Kill Radio. You know,
everybody out there doing their thing, man. The whole San Diego, man, out there doing their thing, man.
Shout Body.
Yes, sir. I want everybody to win, even the ones that don't want me to win.
The hood hierarchy is coming up right now, man. Big up to Uncle Beats, man. He's doing a radio station now, man.
It's all good, homie.
You know,
we all out here maneuvering, man, trying to do something. We trying to catch a whale with a can of tuna, homie.
Real talk. And I gotta say, you know, big love to Eye to Eye Entertainment. You know,
yes,
brother Meezy and my man, my brother from another mother out there in Canada, man. My brother DJ Immortal, man.
Yes, sir. DJ Immortal, homie. Playing our music out there in Canada. Appreciate you, my brother.
I'm reading Omeezy. They love y'all spread for San Diego is duly noted and always appreciated. You know, yes, Omeezy's on TikTok too, doing his thing, man. Make sure you guys get with him.
Yes, sir.
If you could put your info in the comment, I'll put it up for them so they could follow you. Yes, you know, anybody that's doing positive stuff, right? I'm always going to be a supporter of it.
Yep.
You know, and that's just plain and simple. You know, if you out there promoting some foul stuff, I can't get with it. I can't. You know, a big love to my man Bounce. Yes, sir. CX is in the house, man.
Much love, homie. Much love, my brother.
You know, he'll be up here next week. You know, we got some plans. But yeah, if you're doing something positive, we gonna support you. If you on that other stuff, I can't. You know, we work too hard for our brands. You know, Bloodstone, the Street Preacher is a brand. You know what I'm saying? Boogie's Flavor Media Studio, the headquarters, is a brand. And I can't allow no one to come in and mess that up.
Nope.
So, you know, if you doing some positive stuff, we could collaborate. If you on some other stuff, I can't mess with you, man. And I get a lot of requests.
Yep.
But, you know, it's about what you got, what story you have to tell. What can you bring to the table? What are you out there doing? Because if you're out there doing some negative stuff, you're not coming up in here and I'm not promoting it because it's going to look like I'm on your side with it.
Nope. We don't do that up here, man. All positive content, all organic content, homie. We don't do that buffoonery. We don't do that coonery. We don't talk about nobody. We don't do nothing like that. We don't downplay nobody's journey, be judgmental or nothing like that, man. We just come out here and create our content and make it do what it do, try to find our way like everybody else trying to find their way.
We are going to bring up something, though, because we talk about it on the phone, but before we bringing it up. Adam 22.
Wow.
Hold on. I'm Jar, 16-year-old artist from Jacksonville, Florida. That's what's up, man. Make sure you guys follow him, man. Put your info in the comments and connect with us, man. I 7 years ago, I started off helping all the up-and-coming artists, you know, giving them a platform, and I'm still here for you, you know. But like I said, it got to be some positivity, you know what I'm saying? We can't...
Keep pushing, young homie. Keep pushing, young homie.
That's right. You know, keep pushing. Put your info in there. I'll post it, you know. Okay. That's your artist right there. Okay. Big love. Yes, sir. Eye to Eye Entertainment's artist, man.
Okay.
You with the right guy, man. Bro, Omeezy is a solid guy, man. So big love.
1,000. He's 1,000.
But yeah. Adam 22, man. Adam 22. You know, I first of all, he says San Diego ain't a place where you come to look for artists, right? And now everybody's on him, on his helmet. I was signed to MCA Records with Vicious B Posse in 89, 90, right? We used to do shows all over Dago. Never got love because we weren't gang banging, right? We were the boom bappers, the backpackers, the dancers, wearing the baggy clothes and stuff like that. Before us, like we were the only one signed to a major label until J.O. got signed, right? Sure. Before that, it was Legion of Doom. And then you had, we had Green Eyes, Gangsta Earn, a bunch of folks that was doing their thing, and then POD and all them came up, what's the dudes, the rockers, Pearl Jam?
No, Blink 182.
Blink 182,
a lot of cats from San Diego do their thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Cannon, Rob Stone. We got some actresses. What's her name? Andre Day.
We got a Phase on Love.
We have talent out here, but what he was saying is musically, right? And when you look at what's going on now in the music, I always tell people, he's kind of right, because San Diego, what don't we have downtown? There's no major record labels down here. There's no majors out here. Until that change, things is just going to make it harder for her. LA got all the majors out there and stuff. We don't have that. You the artist, though. What do you think?
I mean, where it starts at, man, we all got to yell for each other. That's the main purpose, man. That's one of the main things we got to do. We got to yell for each other. We can't be scared to support the next man or woman on their journey, because you're going to want somebody to support you on your journey. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's number one. And number two, man, a lot of cats, when it comes to doing shows and stuff like that, instead of staying and supporting each other, they'll bring their little crowd, they'll come yell for them, and then when you go up there, they'll leave. So like I said, no support. But the main thing, man, is just keep pushing. I mean, we can't be worrying about what somebody else is saying somewhere else and all this and all, even though, he got a big platform. He got a lot of people on this little situation, man. But that, if anything, that should make you want to create even more and go even harder. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people saying, getting a lot of attention, but your attention shouldn't be used to go back at him. It should be used to express yourself more.
Yeah.
And get yourself out there more. You know what I'm saying? So, that's how I feel about it, man. I hear a lot of people making diss songs and all kinds of different things and videos and all that. I'm just taking this time, man, just to create, man. I'm just creating, homie. That's how you got to do. Trying to catch a whale with a can of tuna. And at this time, you got to take this time to create, man. Instead of worrying about what the next man or woman is saying or their opinion, just keep pushing.
You talked about how artists will come and do their shows and then leave, and then their people leave. I remember when I was doing my shows and stuff, the comedian Mike Diamond, right? Yeah. One thing I liked about him, and the man, the homeboy FMG Hayes, right? The one who do my theme song for Let's Chop It Up. After they perform, they literally go around to everyone and shake their hand and talk to them, take pictures, and and that's what it's about, right? That's what I used to tell artists when I was managing them. Yep. You have to, you got to interact, right? Because you never know, if you could get one or two fans from one event, that's a come up. A lot of people don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? They too cool for school. You know what I'm saying? They come in with their entourage, do what they do, and then leave like they LL Cool J or somebody. But even they stick around and watch the I don't understand why people don't do that, man. But I'm not the artist. You talk about it,
man. So I always interact with the people, man. I appreciate every spin, every CD sale, the whole situation, man. Every post or whatever, man. I always try to interact with everybody as much as I can, because it is very important. And also, the physical selling of the CDs, man, is coming back, because a lot of time the physical CD seems more personal. People really like it when you do it like that, man. So it's always important to interact, because think about it, man. These people are spending money to come see you, whether it be 5, 10, 20, 50, 80 boodles, whatever the situation may be. They come to come see you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, if all they, a lot of them want to just take a picture or shake your hand or chop it up with you or something like that. I mean, that's the least you can do, man. So as an artist, it's always important to interact, you know what I'm saying, with the people who come and support you, your real fans and, your new fans and people, just want to just come up and congratulate you on doing what you do, man. It's always good to do stuff like that.
Real talk. And, we got to say it again, man. Bloodstone was nominated for another award this year,
Yes, sir, man. Nominated for another San Diego Music Award, Best Hip Hop Song, but, unfortunately, I didn't win, but shout out to everybody out there, who was nominated. Shout out to all the winners out there. And like I said on my show, I look at it always as a blessing, as an opportunity to get out there and mingle outside of the San Diego rap, rap scene and mingle with different musicians that do different things, man. And every time, man, I've came from that situation, man. I've always came with opportunity, man. So it's a blessing, man. So I appreciate it.
Another thing, man, that's going on. We were talking. We were just watching it, a little bit of it, and it's your first time watching it.
Yeah.
Entertainment, right? Is there boundaries to entertainment as far as what you should say or do? See, we was talking about the Kevin Hart roast, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's talking about it right now. And it goes hand in hand with the content creators, right? Just doing anything for the content, for the dollar, But these, it was back in the day. I look at it like this. We used to call it, we're older, right? We call it basing, right? Yeah. And then they start calling it dirty dozens or whatever. Anything went when you base, right? You may base with the wrong person and do one too many your mama jokes, and now it's action. Right. Now it's action, but it was comedy, There was some jokes that, I don't talk about the dead. I don't talk, there was a lot of talk about the dead and Pete Davidson's dad, Cheryl Underwood's husband, slaves.
Like that. I mean, I didn't find what I did watch. I didn't find it too funny, man, myself. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was a lot of it was a lot of disrespect, man. A lot of times, when we used to do that capping and stuff like that, when you were beating a person, that's when they got personal. And then that's when the fight happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why I seen your mama walking down the street with the. It wasn't no, that's why your mama look like this is like this. Then when they hit you with something personal because you were beating them and basing,
right?
Then after that came the fight. You know what I'm saying? But that situation, I felt like all those were fighting based, like to the fight basing. You know what I'm saying? Because slavery and saying stuff like you getting hung by a tree and your dad wasn't there when to raise you, all that stuff, like, man, like something, a lot, I felt like that was, that was unnecessary, man, and people could have their own opinion, say they was just, they were just making jokes and all that, but I just felt like some things, man, you shouldn't say.
I think it was a lot of uncomfortable laughing going on, a lot of fake laughing. You know what I'm saying? You know how you do one of those type of. I remember when I went to see Bernie Mac, right? It wasn't House of Blues. It was the other one they had, the other big one they had downtown. It closed down a long time ago.
A club?
It was like a event center type thing, like House of Blues, and then there was another one, right?
4th and B?
4th and B. And I happened to be in the second row right there with a white girl. I was with a white girl then. And Bernie gave it to me. He was on me, right? And I'm sitting there, the uncomfortable laugh. But in my mind, I'm like, cussing them out and stuff. And I think it was a lot of that going on. Omizi said there are boundaries in entertainment. You could be authentic without being reckless. Real influence isn't saying anything you want, it's knowing what deserves to be said. Give it up.
Sure. Yes, sir.
You know, and that's where we at in this day of age. You know, we in the cancel culture. You can't say certain words that you used to anymore. You know, you can't do certain things that you used to. I don't even know how they got away with that on Netflix.
Cold-blooded, man.
I don't know how they getting away with it.
They said that the writers called him and asked him if it was okay for them to do it before this and before that, man. Like, oh man, I wouldn't. I don't. Maybe it's just me, but I couldn't feel. I didn't feel that talking like you said, talking about this lady's deceased husband and all this, and man, you know, save this and you in the boat and this and that and hanging in the tree and nah, man, I wasn't feeling that, homie.
Yeah,
I wasn't feeling that at all.
Here at the headquarters, man, you know, we not PG-13, but you know, we just keeping it respectful over here, right?
Yeah, man.
Keeping respectful. We could bring up each other without tearing down each other, man, and that's what it's all about.
For sure.
Bloodstone, let them know, man, before we get up out of here, what you got going on.
Yeah, man, you know, I'm in the mix right now doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I got new music out, Say What I Say, produced by the homie Young Smoke. Shout out to the homie Young Smoke. We Get You Lifted, produced by the homie Diesel on the track. It's getting a lot of spins right now, man. You know, summertime hit, so make sure you check it out. Check out my health as well journey, something for the G's, homie, and just stick with me, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. Follow me on all digital platforms. Follow me on Instagram at Bloodstone the Street Preacher if you haven't done it already, man. And I'm just doing it moving, man, doing it moving. Shout out to everybody out there, you know what I'm saying, supporting me, and let's keep it pushing. I appreciate y'all.
You got a new podcast you doing?
Oh, yeah, man. Every starting this Friday, man. Check me out this Friday in the morning, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a rise and grind with Bloodstone the Street Preacher. Positive, you know, start your day in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you check me out. First episode this Friday morning, man. So tap in on YouTube.
You're doing it. Got a couple. What's up, Q? What's up, Mouthpiece? I see you. We see you.
Yes, sir. What's up, my brother?
So yeah, man.
Doing it moving. We doing it moving.
You know, I'll be back tomorrow. You know, bring, you know, the Let's Chop It Up. We coming back, you know.
Back at it.
So Thursdays is Let's Chop It Up. You know, let me break down the schedule. So Tuesdays is going to be Hot Topic Tuesdays again. You know, Wednesday we got Get Your Mind Right and the Wednesday night Chop Up.
Yes, sir.
Thursday we got Let's Chop It Up. You know, I'm going to be doing a lot more content. And that's when I do the interviews with artists and business owners and actors and whatever, you know.
Yes, sir.
And then Friday, we got Friday night Chop Up. And I'm thinking about bringing back the live, virtual live performances on Saturdays. So, you know, trying to keep it busy up here, you know, every day of the week except Monday. You know, I need Monday off. You know, I'm in school. So, you know, I need that one day.
You're never too old to learn. Remember that, homie. You can learn every day. Every day you wake up, you can learn something new. Always believe that. That's
right, man. You know, I'm an old head. I'm 54 and back in college. So, you know, doing my thing.
Yes, sir.
You know, and again, we appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all for tapping in, man. It's all good, man. But before we get up out of here, I'm going to let y'all know what's going down. I am Bloodstone, the Street Preacher.
And I'm your big homie, Trey Boogie. Yeah, they.
And it ain't going down now, but right now, the Wednesday night Chop Up, real life topics from a G perspective. Get a bar. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We got you, Oneezy. We got you. Appreciate y'all all in the comments, man. Like I said, you know, without y'all, we just be up here, two old heads talking to ourselves on the computer. So we appreciate everybody that be tapping in and everyone that taps in afterwards.
I'm not old. I'm seasoned.
Old heads up here.
I'm seasoned, homie. I'm seasoned.
What old girl called me an old YN. Hey, yo. I'm your big homie, Trey Boogie.
I'm Bloodstone, the Street Preacher, the Rapolutionary, a.k.a. the Underhound.
It's the Wednesday night Chop Up, y'all. We out of here.
It's going down.
At the end of the day, if you don't...
Thank you, everyone. You are now welcome aboard the G-Man Experience.